Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Dons. I'm Catherine.
And I'm Anushka. Today is Wednesday, January 20th, 2021.
And you're watching CHTV.
Are you going to watch the inaugural address today?
I'm not sure yet. What about you?
Yeah, I'm excited for it actually. It only happens once every 4 years, so kind of a memorable moment.
Yeah, English students are gonna have to write rhetorical analysis essays about it one day. Truly historical.
Now let's head into this week's announcements.
Hey Dons, Valentine's Day is coming up, and instead of doing grams, ASB has come up with a wonderful new idea. If you own a small business and would like some exposure in business during this crazy time, please fill out our Google form that can be found on our ASB Instagram page.
A reminder that the NSDA Club will have its general club meeting on Wednesday, January 27th at 11 a.m. All members who have applied to join the club, as well as any interested CHS students, are welcome. Join to hear more about our upcoming events, especially the Big Questions debate tournament that will be hosted by our club. The club meeting will take place on Zoom, so get the Zoom link from our Instagram bio at CHSNSDA.
Now let's head into this week's segments.
Hey guys, it's Preston and I'm from the social media department, and today I'm with my little sister Peyton.
Hi guys.
And today we're going to be doing a movie review on Wreck-It Ralph. And let's go get started. Alright, so we're going to have you guys right here, and we're just going to film our reactions and film parts of the movie. So we have the movie up right now and we're about to watch it.
So I hope we enjoy.
Here, this is my snack. Peanut butter cups. Oh! She'll be a real character in the game.
If she wins,
Oh!
It's
like a roller coaster, yeah. Oh! Oh no!
He was the back of the whole time. But
Yeah.
he was a king.
He was the king. She's gonna cross the finish line to become a real racer. Woo! Okay, wait. So we just finished the movie, and what do you think about it, Peyton?
I think it was amazing.
What was your favorite part?
My faves was when Vanellope saved the whole entire sugar rush.
But how did she save it?
she was glitching through the wall, and then she managed to save it.
Save Ralph? Nice.
And all of the other.
Well, what would you rate it out of 10?
I think it would be a 10 out of 10.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, please DM us at CHTV on Instagram. Thank you, and bye!
Bye!
Hi, I'm Hayden Jang, this is CHTV, and this is part 2 of the workout tutorial that I like to show you guys so that way you guys can work out at home safely. Last week we worked on the arms, the upper body, and now we're going to focus on the chest and the ab area. So first, obviously you want to stretch it out, you know, do what you normally do when you stretch. Second, what I like to do is I like to do diamond push-ups and get a good chest in. Make sure you're going all the way out so that way you feel it in your chest. Next, I like to do these push-ups where you're on one side and you fall to one side and you lean to the other side just like this. Next, I like to go in a plank position and push up and go back down, push up, go back down, push up and go back down. It really works out your chest area. And yeah, next we're gonna move on to the ab area. So what I like to do is I like to do crunches, except I have my hands to get a little base, so I'm focusing more on my legs lifting up into my abdominal area, so that way I get a good full workout like that. Another thing that I like to do is I like to do a Russian twist where you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then you get a good workout. So this next workout is kind of hard to explain, but what you want to do is lay down on your back and lift up your legs like this. As you can see, you just pull back in, lift up, and put it back out, and make sure your legs are straight. Make sure your form is very good while doing this, because your form is very important when you are working out. So next, I like to go in a plank position to lift one leg and then lift the other leg and go back and forth, because that works out the abs a lot more, around the side areas more. And next, I like to lay on my back and have my legs sway all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and that will work out on the side part of your abs a lot, and they will start burning after only like a few minutes of doing it. And yeah, finally, I like to just hold a plank position for as long as I can and see how long I can do it, and try to push myself to up my time every single time that I work out, so that way I can improve and just be a lot better at working out than I was yesterday. That's my goal every single day. That's part 2 of working out, and next week we're going to be focusing on the leg area. So stay tuned for that. I'm Hayden, this is CHTV. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Hey guys, welcome back to Crazy Tanks Part 2. This is backed by popular demand or unpopular demand, I don't know. Anyway, I love tanks too much to stop now, so let's keep it going. Object 279, Russian experimental doomsday tank. Not from World War II, but I wanted to include it anyway. This tank was developed in 1959 to be a breakthrough tank that could work on all terrain and even survive a nuclear explosion, coming equipped with chemical, radiological, biological, and nuclear, aka CBN, protection. Only one non-functioning model was built, and it is in a museum somewhere in Russia. T-28. At some point in tank design, multiple turrets became trendy because more guns means more firepower, right? The T-28 came with one main cannon and 2 machine guns. And then, later after that, is the T-35, built to replace the T-28. It had one main gun, 2 secondary cannons, and 2 machine guns. Many were knocked out by mechanical failure rather than combat. Knee tank, aka the armored tractors made for the defense of Odessa. They were used in the night assault and terrified the enemies because of the awful sound of the engine and smoke, so it got the name knee tank, meaning for fright. Built from an STZ-5 tractor, the armor made it too heavy for these tanks to drive forwards, so they always drove in reverse gear. What happens if you combine the speed of a BT-7 and the firepower of a KV-2? You get the BT-42. Made by the Finns, the BT-42 was constructed from captured Soviet BT-7 light tanks and British 4.5-inch howitzers from 1918. Only 18 were made. Goliath. The Goliath tank was a remote-controlled bomb tank that was meant to be driven under enemy tanks and then exploded remotely. A cable would be attached to the remote used by the operator. Rat tank Land Cruiser P-1000. Y'all have probably heard about the mouse, but what about the rat? The Land Cruiser P-1000 would weigh 1,000 tons, which hence the name, which is about 185 elephants. It is the largest tank ever designed and would have been massive. It's a real-life land battleship, armed with 28cm naval cannons, but on a tank. It included 4 top-mounted anti-air guns and would have had a crew of 20 to 41 maximum. Churchill Avery, Armored Vehicle Royal Engineers. The Churchill Avery was a series of modified Churchill tanks to be used by British engineers for a multitude of roles. Initially, it was for blasting barricades and building ramps, but later got add-ons allowing it to fill ditches, lay carpets on beaches, set up small bridges, and clear minefields. American LVT, Amphibious Warfare Tank and Landing Vehicle. Many spins in the design were made and were mostly used in the Pacific Theater during the Allied island hopping campaign. Skink Anti-Aircraft, a modified Emperor Sherman with 4 20mm cannons. Only 3 were built due to the lack of threat from the Luftwaffe later in World War II. Inflatable Tank Army, Great American Wartime Deception. This deserves its own segment. The 23rd Headquarters Special Troops would impersonate other units and use a mixture of real but mostly inflatable tanks, trucks, fake radio conversations, and loudspeakers to fake battles and troop movements. They even managed to fool Axis Sally, a Nazi radio propagandist who reported a full Allied division preparing for battle.
That's it for today, Dons.
Thanks for tuning in to CHTV.
We wish all of you a
wonderful Wednesday.